There's just something about Sprite that like really hits the spot right now. And those cans are the cutest. I am in desperate need of a reset. These last few weeks, I feel like my mind has just been going from like one deadline to the next without like a break. And I have been getting overwhelmed. It's been hard for me to stay focused. And I think I'm on the verge of burnout. I am really trying to prevent that, especially right now. I have some deadlines coming up. I have my Black Friday sale, which I should be working on right now. I just feel like there's so much, it's not chaos, but so much going on that I can't like focus because I just need like a brain dump. I need to look at my priorities and look at what I set my intentions for this month. Not start fresh, but just start with a clear mind, a realigned focus. In this video, we are going to do a little bit of a reset. I wanted to do this at the beginning of November, but that didn't happen. I wanted to do it at the beginning of this week, but that didn't happen. So I really do believe that you can do a reset whenever you feel like you need it, and I feel like I need it. It is Thursday afternoon. First, my office is a mess. I need to clean it up. I feel like I'm at a good stopping point with my to-do list for work, that I can take a couple hours and do this for myself just so I can get back on track and be productive like I want to be. We are going to look at my November goals, my November intentions that I set for myself, and kind of refocus, see what I need to do and can do right now to do what I set my plan for this month. So let's take a look at my planner and then we'll go from there.
So my biggest priority this month is my Black Friday sale. So I need to dedicate intentional time on planning the Black Friday sale and be prepared, have fun with it, and have a successful weekend. I am normally pushing this sale, like designing, getting ready for it until like the last second. And I really would like to be more prepared. I'm already late because it's less than 2 weeks away, I believe. Well, I think it's 2 weeks away from today. I kind of set a plan, but I want to really start working on it now, like every day. And then the next one is posting on YouTube. I want to do 2 videos a week. I was doing that for a while and finding really good success. You guys seem to like the videos. My views were up, my subscribers were going up. So I really liked that. And so I need to get back to that, and I want to do 2. This is the second video that I'm filming this week, and I'm hoping to get them up. Not hoping, I will. I am getting them up. Third is focus on consistency for Instagram. I am just struggling on Instagram for some reason to remain consistent. I do really well with stories, with posting, and then I get busy with other things and it just kind of falls to the side. So I'm trying to do like baby steps, maybe just post 2 or 3 times a week, do stories, but yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out how that can work for me, like set aside time to plan the content and all that. And then communication routine, that's really important for me, and I'm trying to be better at that, to do that daily. Next is to finalize my 2026 planners. For some reason, I was struggling with it. I think I finally figured it out, and I need to order them because I just want to be done with that. Like, I don't want that to take up any more brain space for me. I just need to be done and have that figured out, and we'll talk more about that a little bit later in this video. And then lastly, I want to brainstorm my December content. Can we do Vlogmas? Can we make it work in some capacity? And write down thoughts. I did write some things down here, Vlogmas thoughts. So I am considering doing it. I'm trying to plan it already so I can maintain that, because for years I wanted to do it, and I just am like, I don't know if I could commit to every day. So I'm thinking maybe doing 12 days of Vlogmas, Planmas. I don't know. If you guys would be interested in that, let me know what some videos that you guys would be interested in seeing. I like vlogs, but I wouldn't just do vlogs. I was trying to make a list here of other videos I could do and maybe have some already like pre-recorded and stuff. I am wanting to figure that out. And then on the personal side, sorry, I haven't read these for a minute, but I really want to make Christmas special. My son is like really big on Christmas this year. He's just like wanting to feel like the Christmas magic. He's a teenager, and you know, like the special kid Christmas is gone, and he wants just to feel the magic again. Like he kind of misses being a kid and all that magic stuff. And so I just kind of want to bring that back this year. I just wanted to focus on where like the decorating and the most magical parts of the house would be, and then obviously like activities and stuff. I just wanted to focus on that, and then I just wanted to buy it because that's a big hesitation, is making the decision of what to buy and to buy it. Once I make the decision, just do it. I thought it would be fun for Thanksgiving. We always do Thanksgiving here. I make the food and everything, and I just thought it would be fun maybe to thrift, like do a tablescape this year of Thanksgiving, because I don't really do that. And I thought it would be fun to thrift the dinnerware, like the plates and stuff, and make it really pretty. I don't know if that is gonna be something I can do. I just haven't been going to the thrift store, and I know you need to go regularly to find anything, but that's just something I really wanted to do. And then I needed to finalize the menu, and I just like to buy the items like weekly, so it's not like a huge bill at the end of the month. And then I needed to finish some projects around the house. I needed to finish Katya's closet. You guys have heard a lot about this. I just need to do the drawers. I bought them. I just need to put them together and put them in. Hang shelves, which we did last weekend, so I can cross that off. And I need to buy a mantle. I think we're gonna wait for Black Friday to see if it goes on sale any, but I already know which one I want to get, so that's good. And then focus on cleaning and maintaining the house by level. Sometimes I get too overwhelmed. We have like 5 bathrooms, with the one in the basement I haven't needed to clean because, you know, the flood, and we haven't had a bathroom down there. Doing like all the bathrooms in one, which makes sense because you're just doing the same thing and moving bathroom to bathroom. But now I'm trying to think if maybe cleaning the house by level would be easier for me to maintain. I haven't implemented that at all, so I would like to try and do that at some point. And then lastly is my closet is a mess. And I would really like to work on cleaning my closet, and I want to like update my wardrobe. And I think I've talked about this in past videos, but I just want to kind of make like a capsule wardrobe, and a wardrobe I love and wear every item like I'm happy to wear and could wear. So those are just my intentions, my goals for not even just for the month, but just for the next whatever, you know. I just want to start at least through like these will probably stay similar. Probably obviously like Black Friday sale will go away after Black Friday, but these will probably maintain, a few of them will stay the same. Oh my gosh, sorry. Will stay the same through December. I'm kind of like, we're at that end of the year where it's like, let's not go overboard here. Like December is chaotic and it's busy and it's family time, and the last thing I want to do is give myself a ton of things that I need to do on top of what already needs to be done. We're just going to do what we can. And then January, I always do like a slow January reset because it's like recovery mode for me after Christmas. I feel like so many of us try to push into January and go full throttle with our goals, with our routines, with our habits, and it's like, I need a second. Like I need to breathe for a second and ease my way into habits and routines. I just need some breathing time. So that's kind of like what we'll be doing around here, December, January. But yeah, so those are my goals. And next we are going to clean up this office because that's the first thing. Like I can't focus on anything until my office is clean. So I'm gonna show you around and then we're gonna do some cleaning. First, I'm gonna show you how bad my office is, and then we'll clean. And I don't show my office a lot because it's nothing special. It's really like a normal looking, it's like a bedroom, right? That I turn into my office. But it's normal, it's messy. It's especially messy right now because I was like, I'll get to it. And then I've just been adding more crap to it. So it hasn't been cleaned for a while. I was just filming that. So I also have a ton of stickers over here that need to be put away. And that's the other thing is like, I feel like I finished a batch of orders, but I need to do my next batch. And I feel like I can't really do it until I put all these stickers away, which will obviously help pulling for them way easier. There's a bunch of stuff on the floor too. We're just gonna work our way around and get this all cleaned up. My office has desperately needed to be cleaned for a while now, and I think I just got to a point where I needed to stop everything I was doing and get this done. So we are just starting with putting stickers away because I am a sticker maker and they are everywhere, and they desperately needed to be organized and put away so orders could be filled correctly. Okay, we're in the closet because this is where I store all the sticker storage, just because this is the easiest spot for it. And I have a ton of stickers just all spread out. There's like a table and then like stacks of things, and I really need to clear this out for next year, but there's these folders that I keep
the new like journaling stickers in. I have a ton of stuff that's been printed, cut, and foiled, and it's just kind of everywhere. I need to put this all away. I need to clean it. It just makes it really hard to package orders when I'm like flipping through everything and looking to see if I already have it print and cut. It's not organized, so we're going to do that right now.
It is really easy for my office to kind of get out of hand with all the stickers that I make. When I cut and foil and print them off, sometimes they just end up in stacks, which is not a good thing. And I need to be better about putting them away right after I'm done filling the orders, just because that makes it really easy for the next batch to be done quicker, because then everything's organized and put where it should be. And then I don't need to be going through stacks of stickers to see if I already have that on hand or if I need to print new ones. So getting this done will be very helpful when I start to do more orders. And then there it was, the finished part of the office right there. Just that whole table was full of stickers and boxes of paper and stuff. So that feels good to have that done. Here is like my windowsill, obviously, and I've been just using it as a shelf. As you can see, when I want to clear off my table, I just put it up on the windowsill instead of putting it away. And really, most of that stuff is like my personal things. I think I had some new releases that I have printed, and so I'm just putting those away. And then obviously, it's a bunch of my planners, and there are some tripods for my cameras, for my phone up there. I can't Oh, just other things like that that I need out or kind of need out, but not really. They can be put away. And then, yeah, I just am trying to organize everything. I'm going to try to clear off my desk too, because that makes it feel a lot better. It's not a very deep desk. These are just like those IKEA tables. And so you can't really have a lot on there. And this is where I actually fill orders, is on this specific table. So to have it cleared off is nice. Also, I do a lot of my filming there. Like all of my filming is where that like wood vinyl background is. That's where all my videos are filmed. So having that cleared off makes doing things a lot quicker and just easier to do it, because I'm not like, oh, I have to clean this up before I film or whatever it is that I need to do right there. And then here you can see my office a lot better. Like I said, it's just like a plain office, nothing special. As much as I would love to have a pretty office desk area, it's my type of job, like, is not aesthetically pleasing, at least in the making of stickers. As you can see, I have my computer, and then that's a stand up desk, quote unquote, that makes my desktop raised, because, obviously I like to stand up when I'm working too, just because I'm moving around a lot, like going to my printer, going to my cutting machines, and just moving around quite a bit. So it's nice to have it elevated so I can stand. And then I have like my laminating machines, which I use as foiling machines. You see all the cutting machines. And then it's like I have different stations, right? That's why I kind of have to have like the wraparound desk. Is I have foiling station, filming, cutting, all that. Here I have a bunch of planner boxes that I need to be put away. And then here was some Christmas garland that I got, which I really love. Actually, those are really good garlands and I'm happy with them. I just need to go put them up. And so I just went and put them in a different room and out of my office. So as you can see, I have piles of stationery everywhere. When our basement flooded, I had stuff down there. So I had to bring it all upstairs. And so that's why it hasn't been put away correctly, because I just haven't had time to do it. But I did pull these boxes out because I was looking for traveler's notebook stuff, and I found a couple things. Well, I'll show you what I found. And then I decided that these boxes are not full, and I can probably put some of that stuff that was under my desk in these boxes. And these are somewhat organized. It has a bunch of stuff in it from past box subscriptions, like the Planner Society and Simply Gilded. I got those years and years ago. And as you can see, I still have a ton of stuff. So traveler's notebook, like journaling, junk journaling should actually be pretty fun for me because I have a ton of stuff that I can use. And I think that's partly why I'm really open to doing it, is because I really don't have to go buy a ton of new items. I have plenty of things that I can use in those journals. So there you could see the closet and how I'm using it for sticker storage and just cleaning up the rest of the stuff on the floor. So now I have a clear pathway in my office, which is nice. I finished and that took a little bit longer than I thought. It looks a lot better, like way better. Stuff is off the floor. I was trying to get like all the stuff off the floor. I had boxes and a lot of stationery. There are some places I still need to like clean up, like under there, but that will just have to be for another day. And also I got the majority of there's still some sore spots, but all the stickers are all cleaned off. I put the boxes back, and this is a mess, but it's a mess that can stay there for now until I have time to actually organize everything. But yeah, I'm glad that is done because I don't know, clear space is a clear mind. I don't know how it goes, but you know what I'm talking about. Like when it just looks a lot better, obviously that is just gonna stay there for now, but it looks a lot better. So on to the next thing. Okay, so next up, what I need to do is really figure out what I need to prioritize for the rest of the week. We are on Thursday, so we only have basically 3 more days of the week, and I bought this little planner. It's a weekly planner from Amazon. It was like $6 or $7, really cheap, but this is the layout. It's just a bunch of lists, which I love. I'm a list maker. I love this, and this is why I call it like my brain dump planner. It's like my pre-planning, just getting everything out that I know I need to do and putting it down so it doesn't have to stay in my head. I think that is really helpful. I'll show you how I've been using this. So obviously I put all my to-dos down here that I would like to get done for the week. The priority section, I put the dinners that I have planned for the week. Notes, I didn't really write that down this week because I was just gonna carry over what I had right here, which was like, it's stuff that needs to be on my to-do list, but doesn't necessarily have to be the week that it's on there, but just so it's not in my mind and it's down here. So like Thanksgiving menu, Thanksgiving table, Black Friday plan, Christmas plan, like my decor, kids' Christmas list. I just keep reminding them, like, do you have your list yet done? Or at least like be working on it. And then capsule wardrobe. And then these are some habits I want to do. So just workout, water, laundry, my daughter driving every day. And then if there is something I can do to prep dinner earlier in the day, then maybe just doing that. Just things that I think would help me. Right here are just my to-dos for the specific days, but not just to-dos, it's the schedule. So like Katya has practice this day, there was no school, Ash has practice, any appointments or anything, I put it down. And then I assign it each day with this list. I will then insert it into the days that will work best for me, or at least I think they will. I try to. And then down here I do keep track of the dinner for the day, the laundry I did, and then the workout that I did. So this is just kind of like what's working. I've only obviously used it for 2 weeks. I just got this planner, but I really just like pouring everything from my brain down here. It just is really helpful, and that's kind of why I need the reset. Like so much is going on in my brain, it feels chaotic, and just getting it out like feels a lot better. Let's take a look at this and see what I can mark off. I don't know. So Thursday, so Ash has practice, so I'm about to go take him to that in a few minutes. I need to pick up some gifts after I drop him off. Oh, the shower. Maybe I can go do that real quick before we leave. I haven't done my workout. I've been doing it in the morning, and then I was like filming not a bunch of videos today, but 2 videos today, so I just was like, I'll do that later. Okay, something else that I thought would help with the chaos is saving my morning time and evening time for house stuff. If I worked a normal 9-to-5 job, the morning would be mine, as in like getting ready for my job. I would maybe be able to work out. I don't know what exactly that looks like for everybody. It would depend on what time my job started, but I have been trying to use that morning time to work out, to do some journaling, to do things like that, so I can just have that peace of mind, because working from home, I feel like I am constantly thinking about work, thinking about what I didn't get done that day, thinking about what needs to get done tomorrow. Like it's constant and it's just like excessive. So I'm trying to do it so in the morning I'm not worrying about work. When I get into my office, that's when I'm working. But right now it's okay to focus on doing things for you, whether that's working out, getting dressed, journaling, planning, doing things that you want to do. Obviously, I also like, I'm up with the kids. I get their lunches ready. We kind of like hang out for a little bit. So I'm with them in the morning. And then after they leave, my time starts for myself. And then I want the evening to be for me too. If I need to do a little bit of work, I don't mind that. But that's when I kind of want to do, I'm assuming, again, I have been a stay-at-home mom, a work-from-home mom my whole career, the last 20 years. Okay, so I realize I'm very fortunate to have this kind of schedule, but I don't have a normal like clock in, clock out. This is when I can get house stuff done. And I know it's up to me, but my mind blends the two, so it's really hard. Before I would start laundry in the morning, maybe work on it at lunchtime, and then in the evening fold it. I'm trying to do things like how people would do in a traditional 9 to 5. They come home, they do dinner, they take the kids to, the activities that they need to go to. Then they do laundry, then they do chores, then they do something for themselves, then they get ready for bed. Do you know what I mean? And that's actually, with the laundry at least, has been really helpful because it's like I don't forget about it during the day because I get preoccupied with, working. I'm able to like get it out, like in before dinner, switch it, right before we eat, and then like fold it when I'm getting ready for bed. Like it's actually been nice. So been trying to keep up with that. That's just kind of what I'm trying to do for myself. Part of like the calming down, the reset for the day. We're just trying to do it like that. And so this is when I'm trying to do these things. Now, when I did like doctor's appointments, I did that like right at the beginning of my work day because I was like, okay, don't have to get into work mode yet. Do this because it's on the phone. Be done. And that's fine. Now, with all of that being said, this will get done. I'm gonna wait to cross that off. Okay, is there anything else I can do today? See, now I'm like scared to put anything in because I'm afraid I won't do it. So that's the other thing is like I have a hard time making decisions because, okay, let's think about what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go take him to practice. I'm gonna pick up the gifts. Probably gonna come home and make dinner. No, I need to start laundry, make dinner. So what's something down here I can do? Because I also think I want to do a little bit more work, prep the next batch of orders just to get them printing. I don't know if there's really anything else I can do. Maybe I can wrap some gifts. And I need to work out. See, this is what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to leave this here. But let's see if there's anything. I'm going to do, I think, beef tacos tonight. I did have my water today. Okay, I'm going to leave this how it is because the priorities would be like bathrooms. So maybe I can do a bathroom today, actually. Maybe I'll work on bathrooms. They need to be cleaned. That's what I can do. All right, that sounds pretty good. And then I kind of feel like, okay, I'm getting some stuff done because I'm gonna like clean up the kitchen, do the normal like all that stuff after dinner and laundry. Okay, I think that's pretty good.
Okay, one more thing that has been on my mind that I feel like that I talked about earlier is just weighing on it is the planners I'm going to use for next year. Just because we got to get those done. It's already halfway through November, and if some take a while, I need to have them. There needs to be time for them to be delivered. So I just wanted to go through real quick what I'm going to order or what I'm going to do. I am going, instead of a Hobonichi cousin, I am going to get a Sterling Ink A5 vertical. I will put a picture so you guys can see which one I'm going to get. I'm going to try that out. The only real reason is, well, I'm kind of ready for a change. I love the Hobonichi cousin. I love the size. So it's basically her version of the Hobonichi cousin, but it's a lot more simplified, neutral. Like there aren't quotes. There isn't that red color. And I just want to try something new. So we're going to do that. Next, I'm going to get her N1. It's like the weeks version for her. I'm going to do that, and that is going to be, I decided that that's going to be my week or my work planner. So the Hobonichi, well, the Sterling Ink A5 is going to be my personal planner. This one will be my work planner. Next, I have this Sadie's B6. It is undated. It is a normal vertical planner, and I think I'm going to use this to still do like memory keeping and do sticker kits in it because you guys, I can't get away from the kits. Okay, I love this. This is what I love to do. And I think maybe having a smaller version of it will maybe make it more manageable. So we're gonna try it out. I kind of wanted to start it this month to see if it would work. And also because, you know, I love all the fall and Christmas spreads, and then you don't even get to really enjoy them in your planner because it's at the end of the year and then you put it away. I kind of thought it would be fun to have that, like, to look back at all year. I don't know, I'm deciding. So that's that planner. Next is this little traveler's notebook. I think this is a pocket size. It's something I bought years ago. It has these cute little Planner Society notebooks in it, and I've been wanting to try my hand at junk journaling. And I was looking at normal size traveler's notebooks and stuff, but I was like, you know what, before you go and buy something that maybe you won't end up using or liking, or it's not for you, why don't you try it in a smaller version, something you already have, and see how it goes. We're gonna try this out and see if I like it, see if I have time to do it, and whatever. And lastly, I'm going to buy a Hobonichi A6. I will put a picture of it up here. I'm going to use that as a recipe planner book. I don't know. Helen at Coffee Monsters Co. uses one for her recipe book, and I love that idea. I have so many recipes that I need to get down in a notebook, which I do have one that I had from years ago that has recipes in it, but most of them I don't use anymore, and all my recipes are on Pinterest. And what if something happens to that? I need to get them in a book. I at least need to print them out, but I thought it would be fun to put them in that kind of book. And I got the one with the horses because I think, you know, I'll hand it, I'll pass it down, and I think my daughter would really like that one. So that is my plan for that. I just need to buy them, and I'm ready to buy them, and then I don't have to think about it anymore. So that's good. And lastly, I know that by doing things for myself, I kind of want to call them comfy, cozy hobbies. I like to do puzzles. I like to do diamond painting. I like baking. I kind of got obsessed with this coloring on Instagram, and so I'm gonna ask for that for Christmas, but I don't know if I can wait that long, so we'll see. But it's acrylic markers, and they're in Disney books. I don't know, it's really cool, and I'm that looks so satisfying and cozy and something I can do on the couch. I like these activities too because it's not looking at screens, keeping me off screens. It's relaxing me, and it's actually something my family can join in, at least with the puzzles. If I have my puzzle out, my kids will come and start helping me, and Ben will help me do it too. And so then we kind of just start talking and we gather together, and so that's really nice. And I think it's just important to have that creative reset, so I'm trying to implement those and do those more often, in the evening. Again, going back to having my evening be for me and something that I can do for myself and not just be on a phone. That, I feel like just getting all that out, kind of setting a plan, cleaning up my space is really helpful. And I'd like to do these more often, maybe weeklies or monthlies, quarterly resets, seasonal resets. That could be really fun. I hope this gave you guys some ideas for yourself when you're just feeling overwhelmed. Just do a reset. It doesn't matter when it is, just do it if you feel like you need to do it. I really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.